Yo, what's going on YouTube? I'm Pryoxis. A lot of you guys may know me for EA Sports UFC content, but I'm stepping out and I'm looking to do other things, and talking about the actual UFC, since I'm a big fan of the sport, is one of those things. Now, the first video is going to be about Israel Adesanya, man. His fight versus Dricus, and you guys know the results. Izzy was submitted in the 4th round by a rear naked choke. And I wanted to elaborate on the fight a little bit and talk about other things as well. One thing gets specific, so you guys just stick around and we're just gonna get straight to it. Okay, first things first. Izzy, as far as physical shape before the fight, he looked like he was in the best shape I've ever seen him in his UFC career. He was locked in, ready to go. Right now, I was excited. Honestly, I stayed up 24 hours to watch the Izzy fight because I was like, I can't go to sleep because I'm gonna possibly miss it. And if you guys be like, oh, you're glazing, that's just me being a fan of a fighter, bro. What happened to being a fan of somebody? It's like, if you're a fan of them, you're just a glazer. And if you're a fan of a fighter that gets hate, or majority of the people hate that fighter, it's like you get even more hate. Like, bro, come on, bro. I don't get it. But anyways, Izzy, he looked damn good. All right. So round 1 was a bit shaky. Round 2, still shaky, but not as much as round 1. Round 3, Izzy started picking it up. I would say Izzy maybe won round 2, but round 3, Izzy started picking it up. Round 4, Izzy was working, and it seemed like Izzy just got tired. And this is unlike Izzy, because we've known him to go all 5 rounds because of his fighting pace. He doesn't really put a pace on guys. He's usually, kicking the legs, using the jab, fighting on the outside, being annoying, being the outside fighter that he is. Now, he gets a lot of hate for that, and I don't understand why. I do get certain things on why he gets the hate, like when he came out with the urn with Jared Cannonier's name on it. And if you put the man on the urn, you gotta get him gone. You gotta get him gone, respectfully. So I understand that aspect of it for sure. But I mean, there's other fighters, and I won't say specific, that fight on the outside for the majority of the time, and they're like fan favorites. But I digress. I think Izzy gets a lot of hate for the things he has done on the outside of the UFC, and then they just give him hate. All right, but anyways, Izzy looked good. Major respect to Dricus. Izzy still looked good, but the problem is the issues with Izzy is his bad habits. Stayed his bad habits in this fight. I love Israel Adesanya's head movement, but his head movement gets him in trouble. Right? He leans back, chin in the air. He got caught by Dricus multiple times in that situation. Also, when he gets taken down, Izzy will give up his back quickly. He will turn and give up his back. And in this particular fight, he was tired, so he probably, less energy to spend trying to defend or fight the choke, and it was his demise. And I can't be mad at it. But as far as Israel Adesanya's boxing, I mean, he was throwing the uppercuts in there. He was really putting on some really good boxing work. As he's shown multiple times, but I ain't really seen Izzy throw too much uppercuts, but he was catching Dricus with him. And it was just crazy because Dricus looked tired, but he always finds a way. He always finds a way to win. So I can't even be upset at it. But after the fight, I didn't watch the post-fight interview. As soon as he choked him out, I turned it off, bro. Hey, I turned it off. I didn't care nothing else about that, man. But I did go back on Twitter and I watched the post-fight interview and like what Izzy said, right? Because the big thing is, okay, what's next for Izzy, right? And me personally, I was like, I don't think Izzy has anything left to prove, right? At this point, his legacy is cemented. And it's only here to only hurt him from this point going forward, unless he just pulls off some crazy shit and just consistently wins. Now, can he do that? Of course. I genuinely think Izzy can do that. A lot of people are going to think differently, but Izzy's 35, right? He came back off a year layoff. It's really hard to go from being as active as Izzy was to fighting once in a year, right? That's my personal opinion. Everyone has their own, respectfully. But Izzy, I don't want him to retire, but at the same time, I don't want him to do unnecessary fights and possibly take unnecessary damage. You know, but at the end of the day, he said he's not done. He said, I know y'all want me to give retire, but I'm not. And to that, good. He's 35. He still has. I give Izzy, as far as like him really putting in work, 2 years, maybe 3 years, right? The problem is he depends on his instincts and his athleticism. As you get up there in age, that right. So I don't know what Izzy can do. I'm not going to be one of those people like, leave city kickboxing, bro. Nah, I'm not going to say that. I just think he needs to get a personal boxing coach to get his boxing defense better. Now, obviously, boxing with gloves on and then boxing with the UFC gloves on is completely different, but he just needs to get better with that boxing, especially if he wants to possibly fight Sean Strickland again. That way he can take advantage of Sean Strickland's Philly shell. But with that being said, y'all, that's what I personally think about the fight. What do you think? Should Izzy retire? And the last thing I did wanted to talk about was, why does Izzy get so much hate? I mean, I commented on Izzy's video that he uploaded, right? Where he said reacts to his loss against Dricus du Plessis at 305. Now, if you go to that video, I'm the top comment, right? I'm the top comment, and I said, still my champ, just being a fan. Bro, I'm getting cooked for no reason in the comment section, bro. I mean, it's 476 likes and 48 replies. Now, granted, I'm not finna read all these. Cause most of these is gonna be goofy accounts that I genuinely don't care about. But the ones I did read for the first 10 minutes was like OD for no reason. But anyways, shout out Izzy. He's still a dog. He's still him, respectfully. And I can't wait to see him fight again. But with that being said, though, I'm out. Y'all boys stay up, stay blessed, keep moving forward. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, all right? See you.